Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm back to do your latest free general channeled timeless tarot message from the download series. So, for all of you who are new, welcome. We're glad we've aligned with you. For those of you who are returning, thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for holding it down for the new ones to come around. Okay. For everyone who's here, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. If you feel like this could be your reading, I highly suggest you get at least a personal TikTok before you act on anything that you hear here, because like I said, this is a general. All right. So, make your choices responsibly. Let your own intuition come into play, because this is what is important for you in every one of your days. We do what we do because we absolutely love and adore our brothers and sisters of humanity. So, with all that being said and done, let's get into these messages. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So thankful and grateful to be back with you for another channel tarot session. We're gonna begin by pulling some cards. First, let's get it in with the P&Q Oracle. All right, the P&Q Oracle coming out today. I have not pre-shuffled it, so let's get a good shuffle in for the love and peace and happiness. Try heat. All right, so there have been many difficult days that you have experienced. What matters most is not the difficulty, but what matters most is how you went through it, centered in your own heart and grounded in love, peace, and happiness, knowing that every day that starts reaches eventually its end. What I can see is taking a risk, jumping out, going for it, and not knowing where you're going to land, but knowing that it's something you have to do. Knowing that there's something you have to do, taking the risk, going through, and challenges and challengers as you're moving in that direction. But because of the trust with which you move, any challenges that come your way, I hear, if God be for us, what weapon can be formed against us? So it's like God is on your side. Yeah, there may be challenges and challengers. There may be those who try to stop you from doing what is important to you and what you're here to do, but nothing and no one can stop you from what God has for you. Nothing and no one can stop you from what you're getting to, because you have this, it's heart fire. Thank you. You have this heart fire, this passion in your heart. And the heart is the connection point, the energetic connection point between you and all that is above and all that is below. So this is the connection of you to your physical existence, as well as your spiritual truth, your spiritual essence, your soul essence, your divine essence. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for the living peace and happiness? Try heat at this time by divine design. So apply love. All right. One card. What's the download message for today, please and thank you? What is the download message for today? For the living peace and happiness. Try heat. This one wants to come out. Okay, I don't have no words on it. So this side looks like my car stereo, and it also looks like the air vents in the car. But this side looks like a person sitting in a red room I feel like the red room is all those focuses, all those concerns, all those challenges. You're in the download. It's like you feel like you got challenges surrounding. I'm hearing putting pressure on you. Putting pressure on you. But it also still looks like me sitting here at the computer doing my show right now. It looks like that to me. And with the blue, is definitely some communication going on. There's some conversation happening. So you could be feeling, you're feeling like the pressure of the world. I'm hearing the pressure of the world encroaching upon you. You're feeling the pressure from the outside. And if it's not pressure, the energy, you're feeling the energy of somebody. You're feeling the energy of the people around you that are in stress. Okay, if you're having a lot of stressful or weighty feelings, they're saying, ask, is this mine? Is this mine? Why do you want to ask the question, is this mine? For somebody, NYN initials are significant, or NYM significant initials are significant. I just saw that. So if you're feeling this energy and you're just like, what is this feeling? I can't shake it and I don't know what it is. There is a strong guidance to ask, is this mine? Because you're empathic, because you're psychic, because you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on with spirit, and you're an open channel. You naturally are sensitive to the energies around you. So let's see, what is the dominant energy on Earth right now? Is justice. Okay. So on Earth right now, the dominant energy is about bringing things back into balance. Anywhere where things have been unfair, unbalanced, it's about righting. I'm hearing righting wrongs and putting things in balance. Okay. So let's see what we have coming out as the main factors in our experience at this time. We're going to look at 3 main factors of the experience for today's download from the tea leaf fortune cards, please and thank you. There's 1. What else is there? There's 2. What else is there? 1 more, please and thank you. 1 more. Thank you. And there's 3. All right. The bottom of the deck is the claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. Be careful. Do not take risks. So we saw something about taking a risk and it's like jumping out of a plane. All you can do is just wait till you land. It's like jumping and falling. You can only wait till you land. So the claw says do not take risks. Okay. So was it your intuition was saying not take risks and you took a risk anyway? Okay. Misunderstanding here. There's a misunderstanding with the wall coming through. A wall is something used to separate. So there is a misunderstanding. Okay, there could be a separation. What else we had was the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You are on the right path regarding something. So it's not like you're completely out here just haphazardly stepping in the wrong direction. No, you're on the right path in some aspect of your life. You're on point with something. Okay, what else? We have the wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay. So I get a it fits this energy here where it feels like there's stuff encroaching. The words that's coming in is encroaching on your energy. There's like all this pressure from what needs to be done on the outside world. Okay. I see that with the misunderstanding, you're on the right path, and with the indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Are you going back and forth with yourself about whether you're doing what you need to be doing, about whether you're on your right path? Something like that is coming through, because it feels like as you've taken a chance to do something, you want to do something, but then you have this resistance that comes up. Okay, you have this challenge that comes up. Maybe somebody is talking against what you're doing, or maybe there's there's some parts of the experience, like things feel like they're not coming together right. Difficulties, challenges that you were like, that doesn't make sense. And so it's making you go back and forth. And I'm hearing that it's because you're going back and forth in your mind about whether you're doing what you should be, that brings up these experiences to show you, are you doing what you should be? Okay. Let's get some more into this. Overall guidance for the day. Our overall guidance, what's the overall best move for everyone who's in tune with this message today? From the words of clarity, we have ease. Stop fucking stressing. Calm the fuck down. Relax. Just relax and let it flow. Okay, the bottom of the deck is calm. See? Calm. Maybe things are a little calmer than you would like them to be, and that's why you're indecisive. For someone, that's definitely true. You would like more activity than what you've been seeing in some way, fashion, or form, some area of your life, some aspect of your life. You would like more things to do. But they're saying, how can you appreciate the ease of where you're at? Okay, so somebody there is sitting there. You're sitting in a room and you're like, I'm fucking bored. There's nothing to do. I'm so fucking bored. And they're saying, if this is you, instead of sitting there dwelling on, I'm so fucking bored, there's nothing to do, they want you to use the practice of taking yourself mentally to where you would like to be and feel the feeling of it. Great magic is created when you do this, okay? Great magic is created when you do that. So maybe you don't have something to do that you would rather be doing, or maybe you're not exactly where you would like to be. But what you can do is use that freedom of mind, freedom of thought, and freedom of time to create from the architect phase by using your imagination. See, if we all knew the power of our imagination, we would be like children laying there daydreaming and fantasizing, because those powers are the most creative forces. As a matter of fact, the ability to use your mind to imagine a better circumstance for you, a funner experience, a more fulfilling experience for yourself is more powerful even than the physical work. A lecture that I listened to years ago is coming to mind. A speaker by the name of Kevin Trudeau talked about how secret society members train their children to use their imagination, because what they know from their esoteric studies that they share in their secret societies is that creation is 99% thought and 1% inspired action. That's what all successful creation is. So in other words, if you've done the pre-paving, we talked about doing the pre-paving and lining the grid work up for reciprocation in one of our recent meetings. Okay, and if you've done that, so doing the visualizing the outcome, feeling the energy of the outcome, looking and playing with what that does in your life and what that feels like, and playing it out like watching a movie. Just as you sit there and you put on your TV and you watch a movie, create in your own imagination the movie of the successful outcome of what your life looks like. Is it filled with family and friends and travel and clothes and food, and what is it filled with? Okay, and then make that movie in your head. It's 99% thought. The 1% action is inspired action. Don't just run out and try to make shit happen. Allow the inspiration to come with you. In the meantime, do what feels right, because that's going to keep you in the energy of ease. So we're not saying lay in your bed and imagine your bills paid and then don't do nothing about it. Well, that's not going to give you a feeling of ease, because you know damn well you ain't doing nothing about it. That's not going to be comfortable. That's too far of a stretch for your consciousness. So we're saying go about the things that you must do. But when you got that freedom of your mind, can you visualize something greater so you can invite that in too? And before you know it, things can flow together. Okay, so I'm interested to see what's going to come out in our tarot experience today. Talking about the situation, we're going to use the Osho Zen Tarot. Thank you. So what is the message today in the experience? And I'm getting to do the same spread as we did yesterday, which is past, present, and future. So here we go. In the past, in the situation, we have existence, which is our magician card. Okay. In the present, In the situation, we have success. This is the Six of Wands energy. And what's unfolding in the future, we have Thunderbolt. There's a Tower moment. Okay, something happens suddenly with surprise. The bottom of the deck is celebration. So this is something, there's been some cause for celebration. This is a union that's happened for someone. This is about a union that has come together. Okay. All right, let's see what we have on that side of the table. Need more room. Okay. So on that side of the table, please and thank you. Okay. So on that side of the table, in the past, we have the 10 of Cups in the past. And the current energy on that side of the table, we have the Tower. Interesting. And in the future, the unfolding on that side of the table, we have the Hermit. The Hermit. Okay. It's at the bottom of the deck here. It's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Okay. So Ace of Wands is that seed of a new beginning. Okay. The Ace of Wands is a universal yes. It's the masculine active force. The masculine active force. Okay. Now let's look at this side of the table. All right. So show me the energy on this side of the table. So you'll have to decide which side of the table more purely reflects for you and the other in your experience. Let's see what we have on this side of the table, please and thank you. On this side of the table. All right. In the past, on this side of the table, you have, whoa, the Tower. Interesting. We have triple Tower energy. Okay, on this side of the table, in the current energy, you have the Two of Inspiration. On this side of the table, in the unfolding, you have Awakening. Okay. It's at the bottom of the deck on this side of the table. You have the Three of Emotions. That's Three of Cups energy in harmony with this. Okay. Wow. I love using multiple decks because when these cards come out like this and they're so well put together, as spirit does, it's like, wow. Okay. So some sort of you have some sort of revelation, some sort of epiphany. If you're on this side of the table, I'm going to talk about this side of the table as it's you, but flip and reverse the roles if necessary. You have some realization. Some Tower came and hit, so you might have had it work, done some processes or gone through an experience to help you drop the ego in some type of way. I feel like that drop the ego is coming through with this Tower energy. But you had a realization and something could not be the same no more. Okay. The Tower came in your life. Something needed to be broke down. Okay. Because it needed to come down to the foundation. So a new building could be built on top of it. Something new could be built on top of that foundation. So something rocked your world. After it rocked your world, it rocked somebody else's world. Okay. Interesting. So this is coming through as a very collective reading. This is in a spiritual sense. What I see happening here is tribe got the energy first. Tribe got the energy first. Well, and when I say tribe, I'm talking about awakened spiritual beings, ones who are more sensitive to the energies, ones who, we talked about that. You could be feeling the energy of what's going on outside. And you need to remember to ask, is this mine? Because the feelings of the energy from outside could feel like they're your own. They very much can feel like they're your own, but they're really not. Okay. So in regards to spirituality, the world thought everything was fine. In the world, they thought everything was fine. Everything just looked like, oh, I'm just happy living my life with my family, doing what I do. But there was some magic happening in this energy. There was some magic happening. There was a spell cast. There was a spell cast. There was some magic that was happening in humanity. Okay. There was They're saying an awakened being. So this is interesting. The way this is coming out almost sound like a fairy tale. But they're saying there was an awakened being who visioned a wish that this happy outcome could be experienced authentically. Authentically. Okay. For all humanity. So this is like big energy affecting all humanity. And we're going to go deeper with it into the personal experience. But so this person here, boom, with the tower, you dropped the bomb. I heard you dropped the bomb on me, baby. So in other words, there was enough in tribe holding the high vibe, created magic. Okay. It brought an ending to something in society, in humanity. Something changed. The 10 is a culmination. It's a wrap up energy. Okay. Where that's the case, where the spiritually awakened beings held that energy and created a huge shift that would knock down and destroy a whole bunch of false ideas and false beliefs that people have been comfortable sitting with. Okay, there was magic there. Now there's success. That magic has been completed. So here tribe is like, okay, now we got to look at rebuilding. The collapse was already happened. We can see the collapse has already happened. Then you go into, and now it's happening in the physical 3D for the masses, okay? So you're seeing the structure of society, the school systems change, the way business is done is changed, the way everything is done is changed. The whole fucking world is walking around and knowing that everything has changed in your world. But there's success in this. There's accomplishment in this. This is something that we actually wanted as a mainstream society. Now, here, this is a prediction saying, Spirit, listen. Spirit saying, listen, you're going to go through another level of awakening. And you're like, fuck, seriously? Some more? This shit gets deeper. Yeah, it always gets deeper, baby. It always gets deeper. You're going to get deeper. You're going into a deeper level of awakening. So yes. And then it's like, what's on your heart? Shining it out very brightly, because there's others who are looking for that. What's going to happen here? A lot of people going through a dark night of soul. I see that. Because the tower now moved from your energy to the outside energy, and now it's the dominant energy in the experience in the unfolding. So there's the first stringers, which is here. There's the second stringers, which is here. And there's where it affects everybody. When the first and second string both have this epiphany, both have this awareness, both have this breakdown of all the false things that they were fucking believing in, now it hits everyone. And that is a dominant experience on earth. So I see that there's going to be a mass fucking awakening. I see a mass fucking awakening. I ain't even going to lie. A lot of people waking up. And it reminds me, in when I was in church, I would hear them talk about, and in those days, every ear will hear, every eye will see, and every mind will know that I am the Lord thy God. And the way that comes through to me is like, so much scripture. So in the Bible, there's a lot of literal and then spiritual experiences that are parallels. Okay. Just like John the Baptist said, I baptize thee with water, but one will come behind and baptize me with fire. Here's the fire baptism right here. Okay. By the way. And the thing of it is, he was there, because John said there'll be one greater than me that comes. Okay. So the early fulfillment of this all is in understanding that you can't depend on certain structures in your society, okay, to be your backbone to always, even the main thing, in other words, the idea is, listen, even the main things in your structure of your society that you believe in, that you can go to the grocery store, that you can go to the gas station, that you can go take a walk in the park. Even those things are changeable. I mean, whole societies have risen and fall. Whole systems of rulership on Earth mankind has tried every type of government ever. So many types of government they've tried. Okay, the systems are changing. That every eye will hear, every mind will know, every ear will hear, every mind will know, every eye will see that I'm the Lord thy God. This is talking to me about and he came with the on the clouds with the chariots. Okay, so this talking about this new awareness isn't coming in through your church. It's not coming through a book. It's not coming through anything that you hear, read, taste, or touch. It's coming through your consciousness. It's coming through a download that God sent, the Christ consciousness download to every human mind. How else would God reach every human on earth? Because there's still societies that don't have technology. So it's clearly not coming through an announcement on your television or your radio. So there's that energy there of, listen, I see that message of Christ consciousness. Oh yeah, the download is hitting every human, and it's going to put humans in this period of self-reflection, introspection. When humans are, there's still some humans that don't know that, Jesus wasn't born on December 25th, and the Easter bunny don't lay eggs. That shit just don't make sense. Somebody here, there's a lot of mainstream society people in our society, people that you see driving down the street, don't know who the fuck they are. People that lives in your neighborhood, ain't never talked to them, never seen them, whatever. All sorts of people all around beginning to make a deeper sense of things, okay? Realizing what was fucking false. Sitting here reflecting back on, oh my God, I've been taught lies my whole life. Oh my God, that's not really true. And the oh my God is coming through, like they're coming into touch with truths about the lies and deceptions they've been fed. It's also coming through in the realizing where ruling parties, authorities, governments, etc., have created some lies. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if we had a mainstream experience in our fake ass news reporting that talked about someone being chosen as a scapegoat. I heard being chosen as a scapegoat to take the fall for all the lies that everybody done did and got busted with. But they ain't all trying to go down. They're not all trying to go down. They're going to pin it on one person. So I don't know what the fuck that's about. Okay, let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. You want to talk about this connection. I know you want to talk about this connection. I can feel you want to talk about this connection. I feel like a new person came into your life in the recent past. This was a union. You knew it was a union. To them, they just knew you as a new person in their life. Okay. This person in your life have recently experienced the ending of a powerful connection. So this could be a love person. This could be a friend or a family member. This could be a coworker. This could be anyway. Whoever this person was, they came into your life by surprise. You were like, oh shit, okay. And over here, they coming out of a situation of the heart. It's ending, something ending in their recent past. Magic happened at that time, okay? You had some kind of surprise. This might not, I hear this wasn't even when you met. I hear this was not even when you met. This is prior to your meeting. So to prepare yourself to come into this union, I hear to prepare yourself to come into this union with a new person, something was complete on their life in regards to some sort of connection. So they might have broke up with somebody. They might have moved away from their family. Something major shifted in regards to their emotional connections with other people. There was something magical in that, okay? You had some kind of realization with this Tower card. You also had some kind of realization. I heard for somebody, you say, you know what? I am not interested in doing anything but continuing to empower myself. I'm going to empower myself and remove all the blockages that have kept me stuck. That's what you were focused on. in your past. In the current energy, there's success for you and there's success for them. Success is the mutual energy. On their side, now this person is in that empowering phase that you have been in. It's interesting. This person is in the empowering phase that you have been in. And here you are, you're saying, I found my power with this. She's got this telescope and it's looking over at that tower energy, right? And the whole world around her is like a blank canvas waiting to be painted on, waiting to be designed. Okay, so here you are saying, I've been gaining my power, drawing my power in. Now I'm going to make a choice for some new things. And I want to make sure that it keeps me in my power. That's what I see happening here. You want to make sure it keeps you in your power. You're finding success in things. You're acknowledging your successes. Okay, this person realizes that letting go of whatever this was in the past is a success for them. And because they're in tune with the energy of being successful, they're having more stuff come in, okay? Because when you're there, and you get more of being there. So because they're feeling successful and accomplished and letting go of this, they know that there was magic in it with this magician card here of existence. So they're in the vibe of success, more success coming to them, catching them by surprise. Whatever this is that they're learning right now is putting them in the mode of, oh shit, now I'm gonna have to stop and look at myself a little bit more. So somebody here going into an isolation period. For somebody, this is spending a lot more time alone in your own energy, but this is really like looking at everything that has happened. This person is in a life review mode is what they're going into. Somebody here on the other side of the experience is going into a life review mode. While they're in this life review mode and single and on their own, independent, so whether that's single in a relationship or just by themselves out here living their best life, right? Doing what the fuck their heart calls them to do with the hermit energy. There's the thunderbolt. Now these two energies collide. I feel like these two energies collide. And it may catch you by surprise. It may catch you by surprise. The awakening is here. I feel like this individual with their soul journey that they're on catches you by surprise, and it awakens and stirs some feelings in you, because I hear you can reflect back on when you were in this position yourself, because this position for you happened back here, right? And you're like, I know that feeling. I know. So there's something here about having fellow feeling for another person. And this was all meant to happen. It was meant for you two to align. This could have been just for a one-time conversation, okay? This could have been just somebody you didn't even converse with, but you saw something in their energy that let you know what was happening there. It could be that lightweight, or this could be something major where you're being brought into connection with a person who has been on their own that is going to have a major effect in your life. It can play out in any way. So let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper with the feels. So show me why this tower is here in your past energy, please, and thank you. Why is the tower here on this side of the table in the past? Here we go. From the feels, it says, the things and people that used to trigger me to losing control no longer have that control of me. So in your recent past with this tower energy, different ones used to make you feel some type of way. You feel accomplished. You found accomplishment in your past because it surprised you that a person or an experience could not trigger you the way it had in the past. You're not accessible. It doesn't have that much control or access to your emotions. That was you, again, getting in this power, drawing your power from all above and all below. I'm hearing recalling your power. I heard in your past, you recalled your power from everything. I'm hearing even past life existences. I feel like, yeah. Anywhere where there was a blockage between you and your power. Wow, because now I'm seeing at the top of this tower, it looks like that was a ceiling. It looks like that was a ceiling and it's being busted through. So it's like anything that was, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up on the scene with my ceiling missing. You busted through the ceiling. They say sky is the limit. Nah, baby, there ain't no limit for you. You done busted through the ceiling on this. Pull up on the scene with my ceiling missing. So this is saying, listen, there ain't no ceiling. There ain't no caps because you're in your power right here. You're in your power right here. You done busted through something in your past. What an idea, maybe because of the way this wall is above you. Maybe there's an idea, a belief that was keeping you at bay from your own power. You busted through that. Pull up on the scene with my ceiling missing. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Middle finger up to my competition. So there's something here about, listen, there ain't no fucking competition. There ain't no competition. Hands down, there ain't no competition. In some type of way, you stop competing with the world. You stop competing with anyone else. Ain't no limits. You pull it up on the scene with the ceiling missing. There ain't no fucking ceiling. There ain't no stopping you. Sky is the limit. Ain't no fucking limits. Ain't no limits here. You done bust through everything. And with them lightning bolts coming through, it looked like once you open up that cap, once you open up that ceiling, once you pulled off that ceiling off the top, in other words, once you opened up your mind and you stop believing in these limited beliefs that you have a limit, that there's only so far you could go, that things can only get so well for you, something like that, that you didn't have your power, that your power that your power could possibly be taken away from you. No, it was always your power. It was always your power. That false belief came tumbling down. I hear you had to get rocked down to your ground, to your foundation, for this understanding to come around for you. So you got rocked to your foundation is what I hear. But there was accomplishment in that, okay? Let's see what's going on in the past energy. Hold on. For you from the I know. Let's look at deeper. Let's look deeper at you in the past. Why is the Tower here in your past energy, please? And thank you. Why is the Tower here in your past energy? Here we go. One card from the I know. You ready for the first round of trivia? Apparently, we're going to have 9 rounds of trivia today. All right. It's the animal. It's the centipede. Rebe Jackson's song Centipede is coming to mind. Real quick, shout out to Liza, our first commenter of the day, moderating. I see Georgina with us. I see Y Soul with us. I see Regime. I see Jasmine. I see Tia. I see Al. I see Norma Jean. So thankful, grateful, moderating. Okay. The centipede is here in your past energy. True or false? All centipedes have 100 legs. False. Most species have around 35 pairs of legs. So, interesting. 100. So, somebody here with the 100% is full. Somebody thought that they were completely at their max before. Somebody did not know that they were at their max. They didn't know that they didn't know that they had blocked something out of their power. They didn't know that they were holding on to some belief or idea that was keeping their power at bay, the 100, okay? They thought that they were at their max power. They didn't know that they were. They found, I hear you found that you were only at 35% of your power, I heard, okay? But you created some change with the 3 and the 5. Creating 5, 3 is creating, 5 is change. You created some change. 3 and 5 together makes 8 in your power. You opened up that ceiling, baby, and you channeled through more power for you. Okay. Which of these is a trait common to all centipedes? What is common to all centipedes is they have a poisonous bite. Okay, so this power of yours made you lethal. It made you able to cause transformation. It made you able to maneuver the cycles of death and regeneration. Okay, death and rebirth. The judgment card over here is about rebirth. So this gave you the energy and the ability to let go of something and generate some new in your life. Okay. The giant centipede, which can catch bats in flights, lives on what continent? It lives in South America. Bats in flight, the ability to catch bats in flight. So interesting. The poisonous bite. Now, Now, because you opened up your power even to a deeper level, you're able to catch bats in flight. The bats is coming through as an invasive, attacking, and even a vampiric energy. It made you able to catch these low vibes in flight before they could even fucking reach you. You was able to snatch them up, and with your poisonous bite, take them out. So here you go, taking out some shit from your life that did not benefit you. Okay, removing situations and circumstances. You're able to catch them in flight. You're able to catch some shit from your new state of power. You were able to catch the obstacles and the challenges and the difficulties before they could fucking land. While they was trying to fly their way into your life, you was like, oh, no, bitch, I got you. And it's done. And it's done. And it's done. Okay. Let's look at the situation in the past. We have magic here in the past with the magician energy. In this deck, it's called existence. There's something here about you. All you had to do was realize that the power, the energy, the money, the love, the everything, it's your birthright. What you have to do to get it, you be born, bitch. All you had to do was be born. You didn't have to work for it. You didn't have to earn it. You didn't have to fight for it. You don't have to strive for it. It's yours because you were born, I heard, because you exist, okay? From the guiding lights, the connection, this experience in the past, expressing your true feelings put you one step further down the path you have chosen. So you and someone else both, whether you knew each other or not at the time, got real with how you felt about something. That put you closer. It's like once you put where you're truly at in your GPS, now you can be guided to where you want to be. Okay. Until you acknowledge where you're at, it's difficult for you to get where you want to be. So denial is more than a river in Egypt. It is interesting. It is, here we go. It is the wall. Denial is the wall that will keep you at bay from your power, from your abilities. It's the misunderstanding. It is the wall that creates separation between you and that which you choose for yourself and what you were born to. What was the big misunderstanding? Well, you had to do something to earn it. No, you were born. You deserve it. It's yours. It was yours the moment you were born. That's what a birthright is. Okay. Now, clarifying this position, we have auto racing. It's a sport. It's auto racing. Okay. So, true or false? For our second round of trivia, a red flag in auto racing means the race is stopped. That is true. Woo! Red flag on the play. So, some of y'all chose to stop something because you saw a red flag on the play in your past. I feel like both of you did that. You and whoever's on the other side of the table. You saw red flags, you put a stop to it. Okay. Whew. Multiple choice. What does a red and yellow stripe flag mean? It means a slippery course. It means a slippery course. So you knew that if you were going to go down that path that where you saw the red flags, that it would cause things to be really challenging for you. You knew that it was a slippery slope into hell. That it could cause you to fall, because when you're slipping, you might fall, right? Don't slip and fall. You were like, no, I'm not going to slip and fall. The red flag on the play and stopping the situation wasn't about a final lap. So something here might not be done. It might not be completed because it wasn't the final lap. It wasn't about the red and yellow stripe flag was not about penalties. So this wasn't about punishing somebody. The red flag on the play was not about punishing somebody. It wasn't saying that something is over. It was a slippery course, at least at that time. And what they're giving me is, yeah, it won't be a slippery course once the rain has dried up. So there's something here about somebody that makes perfect sense. Because if this person just let go of a emotional connection, right? They need to let their rain pass first. And you're like, I don't need to involve myself in this experience. That's not mine to take care of. That's theirs to take care of. So there's something about letting someone else take care of their own thing. And I also see like, that's if you actually knew this person, okay? Some of you think that you've already had your last relationship, and God is saying, no, that's not the case, baby. That wasn't your last relationship. There is somebody else for you, okay? you might not know about this person, but the fact of the matter is both of you at this time have, in your past, have found some red flags, let go of something because you knew it was not a beneficial course to continue down. It will be a slippery slope that could cause you to fall. Open-ended question. In NASCAR and most other racing series, what does a white flag indicate? It indicates the start of the last lap. So, interesting. This experience of letting go of the past stuff, okay, admitting where you're at so you could get where you want to be, that was mutual on both sides of the table here, was to get y'all ready for the final lap, okay? So there's some finality here. There's some finality here of, so we had, that's kind of a contradictory energy, because in this same, we had, it wasn't the final lap, but then we have, it is the final lap. So in one experience, it's the final lap. In another experience, it's not the final lap. So what I'm saying is, the new experience approached in some sort of way, but you knew you had to finish up the old experience. It's like somebody found a new job opportunity, but they had to wrap up the old job. So they had to put in their 2 weeks notice. They're trying to leave on a good foot and put in 2 weeks notice, and you got to quit the old job first before you can start the new job. Okay. For somebody else, this is, you met somebody in the past. You felt a strong connection there, but you knew you can't go forward in this new strong connection that you felt from this person that you met until you close out the situation that you was in. For somebody that happened. Okay. Let's look at their energy deeper in the past. They had the 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here on the other side of the table in the past, please and thank you? Why is the, I see we have Imperatriz, and I see we have Laura. That's what's up. All right. From the Guiding Lights, their energy in the past. It says, where words and feelings have not gotten the job done, physical action has become necessary. Yeah. So this person is letting go of a situation because they tried to express themselves with words. They tried to accomplish the thing with words. Since somebody didn't understand their words coming out their mouth, they say, you know, okay, I can't keep just running my mouth and talking and repeating myself, and nothing is happening. And so this person, whoever was in their experience, might have violated their boundaries in some sort of way and continue to do so. And this person realized, like, well, they're just going to keep doing the same thing because I've already tried going around with this person about this. Okay, it's time to take action and change the experience, change the situation. Okay, let's see what we have clarifying that side of the table in the past. We have a reptile, and it's an American alligator. So let's see what we channel about this person in the past. So, true or false? The heaviest living reptile ever documented was an alligator. False. The heaviest was a saltwater crocodile that weighed in at around 2,370 pounds. Okay, 2, partnership. 3, creating. 7, the divine mind, and 0 for infinite potential. So in the past, this person was in this partnership and got to this point so that they could learn to tap into the divine mind, so that they could see the divine perspective in something, so they could see that, listen, well, they could see what God could see, which is you could try all you want, but you can't change your situation, okay? And you need to open up the energy with the 0. The 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 0 altogether coming through with the number 12, which is of the ancestors. Okay, so somebody here in this experience could have even had dreams about their ancestors. If they, whether you did or not, whoever this was on this side of the table, and they had guidance from their ancestors to make the changes that they had, whether they're aware of it or not, that's what was happening. Okay. And so that's talking about the spiritual protective energies that loves you unconditionally. Okay. All right. Multiple choice question. Besides the United States, alligators are only found in one other country in the world. Which country? They are found in China. They're not found in Australia. They're not found in India. So there's something here. Not sure what that is. Okay, leaving that alone. Let's see if we have anything else. The open-ended question. Name one of the 3 U.S. states that have their American alligator as their official state reptile. Florida, Louisiana, or Mississippi. So the places of Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi could be significant for somebody here about what they're letting go of. I hear about what they're letting go of, who they're letting go of. All right. So there's something about Chinese in this. Not sure what that is. I'm leaving it alone. Let's go back over here. In your current energy, you have the Two of Inspiration. Clarifying the Two of Inspiration. So that person, at the very least, like what it's like they got all the life lessons in the divine plan the spirit was trying to give them from a partnership. That's why it reached the 10. It was complete. It was finished. Okay, so they had to take physical action. Now, the Two of Wands in your current energy here, we talked about you making sure that any moves you make, any choices you make, keeps you in the power of what you had seen. I mean, it's like reflecting back. I found on my power, I'll open up this power. I'm only going to make choices that align with that, is the way it's coming through. So let's see what we have clarifying this Two of Inspiration from the signature series. Oh, it says part 2. Part 2. Now, this card was generated in a download session recently because the video, I can't remember, something cut off, something I had to start over again. I don't remember what happened. What was it? Was the battery died? The battery died. It was a reset. It was a reset. So when this card came out originally, it was talking, and it still is today, about in the first experience, in the last cycle. There we go. Thank you. In the last cycle that you were in, it was about getting you in tune with your intuition. It was about getting you in tune with your intuition and honing the use of that power, bringing this power in. That's what the last cycle was about. Now, in this cycle, what came through when I drew this card was this part right here. When I drew it, this line wasn't connecting. I had to put another line in there to make it connect so it could be the 2. I saw the High Priestess energy, major arcana number 2. Okay. And then I saw the way this line is. So these lines, everything led up, everything in your life, inner and outer, led up to you connecting the dots in your intuition, getting stable in that and steady in that. And then those energies moving forward with you in your future. So it's about now. It's like every superhero movie. In the first part, they find out who they are and they find out what their superpower is. And they begin to learn how to use it and they get mastery of it. In the second series of the saga, now they know how to use their power. And now it's time to face new challenges, new things coming up. But their power that they found in the first series goes forward with them. Okay, so that's here. Clarifying your energy currently. So now you're ready for the second part, and you're taking, and there's 2 2s there. So you're taking all the 2 and the 2. You're taking all of the wisdom, all the skills, all the abilities, all your superpowers that you'd have tapped into. You're taking that forward with you, and you're using it with skill now and precision. Okay. In part 2. From the fourth round of trivia, we have George Washington showing up. So let's find out about George Washington and channel these messages. True or false? In his first term, George Washington was elected unanimously. Wow, that's epic, because so if part 2 is the second term, in the first term, you were elected unanimously in your current energy. So it's like you passed with flying colors. They're saying you passed with flying colors. So yeah, in the past, you went through the final lap of a cycle. You passed with flying colors. Okay. Open-ended or multiple choice. Which of these documents was signed by Washington? Washington signed the Constitution. Okay. The Constitution. This is the law. So this was about you learning the laws about how it works with the spiritual law and your intuition, and how your intuition is guiding you through life so that you can honor the spiritual law. But hold on, there's something about you and your spiritual law. This is going to sound far-fetched for somebody, but this is what I'm hearing. You working with your intuition and the spiritual laws, you made some sort of new, there's a new law that's going to govern all humanity. So it's like, you open up consciousness in a way that changes the way the laws affect humanity in some sort of way. Give me more on that, please. Go deeper. Okay, but here, what was not signed by Washington was the Articles of Confederation, was not signed. What was not signed by Washington was the Declaration of Independence. So there's something here about you knowing, you with your intuition, spiritual law, and the wisdom you've gathered from all these experiences, doing things, moving forward in a way that you appreciate your independence, but it's not just about you independently. It is about you, but also still acknowledging and honoring the effect on the world around you, okay, and following the law. The spiritual law is important because you help put that into place. So what is your spiritual law that you help put into place is what I'm hearing a question for you. All right. What river did Washington lead his army across during the Revolutionary War? It was the Delaware River. Now, that's interesting because my grandmother's house was on the corner of 3rd and Delaware forever, over 30 years, and it's card number 3. So what this is telling me, and only I could channel this message this way, is that this part 2, your open consciousness, your open awareness, and all that where you're at right now, this is overcoming stuff from your childhood, family traumas, the examples that you got from your family. You're setting yourself apart from all of that. You're doing things differently. That's the new law. That's the new spiritual law. So maybe in your past family life, maybe addiction was a big thing. Maybe abuse was a big thing. Maybe belittling was a big thing. Maybe, I don't know, fill in the fucking blank. Maybe it was just a low vibe that was the big thing. That was the dominant energy of the family. Whatever it is, you overcoming that. You're overcoming that. You're writing a new law about that. You're establishing a new foundation about that, okay, based off of the wisdom of the past. You're choosing better now, okay? Choosing better now to honor that power. So I'm also hearing where parents used to limit their children and stifle their growth and stifle their spirit. You're not doing all of that. You're enhancing, you're allowing, you're growing, okay? In the current energy, we have success in the energy of the experience itself. So clarify this experience in the current energy. Why we have, what is the experience in the current energy? Why is the 6 of Wands here? All right, from the feels, it says, sometimes we just have some things on our mind you just have to get out. You have a safe space to express yourself here with me, understanding. So you have, interesting. And there it is. So I see right now a conversation where you're telling somebody, so somebody else is in a similar position that what you've been with that tower energy that you had in your past. Now this person is also awakening to their power. So here you are listening to somebody holding that space from your high priestess energy, knowing that you are the consultant. You are the one they're coming to for some spiritual guidance and advice, right? And you're allowing for the safe space for this person to be heard. And with your wisdom, you're providing what you have learned, what has benefited you in this path and got you to where you're at now. It's helpful to somebody else. It's beneficial to somebody else, whoever this is that's having this conversation with you. And it feels like a breakthrough for them. It feels like a breakthrough for them. It's like, oh my God, it's that tower moment. Everything fucking comes together. Okay. So clarify the experience. What is this current energy of the experience? Show me the current energy of the experience. Okay. And from the I Know Trivia, for our 5th round of trivia, we have the Colosseum coming back. So true or false? The Colosseum is located in Athens, Greece. No, it's located in Rome, Italy. Okay. So for somebody, you're getting understanding about a situation with an Italian, with somebody who's from Rome. Okay. Not somebody who's Greek or from Athens. Okay. Interesting. You're going to be having Italian, not Greek for dinner. Okay. And about how many spectators could it hold? It wasn't 500. It wasn't 5,000. It was 50,000. So for somebody, there's something here about 50,000. Somebody's hitting a jackpot for 50,000. Hey, I love it. Okay. On one, I would love that. That would be fucking dope. I'm just going to hold that. Thank you. On one Catholic holy day, it is a traditional for the Pope to lead a procession of people into the Colosseum. Name the holy day. Good Friday, the Friday before Easter. Good Friday. Okay. So in the current energy, it's a Good Friday. Somebody really likes the movie Friday. Coliseum. There's 50,000 spectators. Somebody here, okay. Somebody here, the experiences you're having right now, they're putting you in alignment to be seen by a wider audience, okay? A wider audience, not a 500 audience, not a 5,000 audience, a 50,000 audience. Interesting. Somebody here, you're reaching 50,000. Somebody's getting 50,000 followers, 50,000 views, 50,000 something. Okay, that number is really standing out. But the Colosseum, in the current energy, what I think about with the Colosseum, which didn't come out when it didn't come out till after I was done being live last night when the Colosseum was in our reading. What it is the Colosseum was a place where the gladiators would fight to the death. So I'm getting this is a spiritual battle to the death. Remember, you had the death-dealing poisonous bite back here. You're teaching somebody, and now they open up that power. They're going to have a death-dealing bite too. So let's see what's going on in the current energy on the other side of the table. Show me the current energy. What's happening on the other side of the table in the current energy, please, and thank you. They have a tower. And from the signature series, we have more funk and more junk. More funk and more junk. So this person could be realizing where they're holding on to funk and junk in their life. Okay. Processes of shit. Again, all the funk and junk with the tower energy being dropped off, falling off, leaving the kids and dropping off the kids at the pool. Somebody going to take a big dump and leave all that shit behind and flush it. I heard and flush it. So let's see on the other side of the table. So this is with the Tower card. It has something to do with belief systems for me. It has something to do with egotistical, limiting beliefs. That little devil on your shoulder that be fucking telling you lies. You know you're doing something good, and then the devil gonna try to make you compromise, gonna make you give up, something like that. Feel bad about yourself, some type of way. Let's see what's going on the other side of the table. We have the barcode clarifying the other side of the table in the current energy. So true or false? The first product ever scanned at a supermarket was chewing gum. True, it was Wrigley's Juicy Fruit. Okay, so Juicy Fruit coming out here, supermarket and chewing gum. Okay, on the other side of the table. Hold on a second. So chewing gum doesn't really have a nutritional value. It doesn't fucking fill you up. It just keeps your mouth busy. Somebody here was realizing, there it is. Somebody here is coming into the realization right now on the other side of the table that they just been bumping their gums and getting nowhere with somebody in their experience or about something. They've been talking about it, not being about it. Somebody's realizing they've been talking about it, not being about it. Okay. Juicy fruit. Somebody on the other side. Juicy. So somebody here, juicy. They could have been after some juicy fruit. Okay, that's what I'm going to say on that. And in the multiple choice question, which one of these is true? What's true is every product has a different code. So this person, there's something about getting their code together now. This having this epiphany, this tower moment only comes in because you could read their code. I'm hearing you could read their code. Okay. What's not true about this? So a falsehood. The barcode system was invented by IBM. IBM. Okay. Somebody over there thinks that they have an upset stomach because of irritable bowel movement. What the hell? But somebody over there actually they have this craving in their spirit. They found a juicy fruit. That's what's upsetting their energy. Somebody's going to get a download that they're holding on to contradictory energies that's making them hold themselves off from something that their spirit really wants. That's might literally be making somebody sick to their stomach. I also get on, shit. There's somebody on the other side of the table. This is a sidebar message. This is not the main story we've been telling. Somebody on the other side of the table. There's somebody who's not you. Somebody outside of your experience. They did some dirt. They did something foul to you. They were all the fucking way wrong. They were all the fucking way wrong. Whoever this was, they were trying to get into your juicy fruit, and they were bumping their gums to tell you whatever the fuck that you needed to hear to convince you, persuade you, a manipulative energy like a motherfucker. And you know what? You got their number now. And guess what? This person is having some kind of physical repercussions. Like they might be in their mind knowing, well, I need to pay him back. I need to do this. I need to make this right. And if they ain't listening to it, oh, they got a fucking pain in their gut that is fucking with them. And it's not going to feel much better until they do something to set it right. The energy is fucking with them. You ain't even got nothing to do with it, but it's happening. And for somebody, you need to know that. Okay. What does UPC stand for? Universal Product Code. So there's something here about, in the current energy. This person is learning about the laws of the universe, going back to our original experience. Somebody here, you're helping them break down falsehoods in their experience because, and it's working. It's like, this is a life-changing conversation and interaction right here. You understand the Constitution because you helped write that bitch. In other words, you understand these universal laws, and the way you've applied them is it's transforming shit on earth. It's transforming shit in your energy. Is very fucking real and very fucking tangible, okay? It has to do with the spiritual battle that's happening here for someone, okay? It has to do with, I feel like you're giving, I feel like you're coaching. The word coaching came through before. Somebody who's getting trained to go into the Colosseum for success. You're training them for success. You're helping them understand the universal laws in this. It's like helping them see the truth about the funk and the junk that they've been holding on to in their life. Okay. The prediction. Let's see what's going on with you. You have an awakening here in the prediction. Let's see why you have this awakening in the prediction. What is the prediction on this side of the table in this experience? From the guiding lights, it says, no more chances. So, interesting. Wow. At some point here, there's no more chances. You're not giving no more chances for the past to come back around. Okay, so because it's the Judgment card, you're going to have somebody from your past try to come back around. I feel like it's somebody you let go of back here in this Tower energy. When they try to come back around, it's because, I heard it's because they can tell that you're interacting with somebody new. Whoever this is you're talking to, no matter where it is, it could be just a conversation. You could have just barely met somebody. You ain't even texted them yet or nothing like that. You ain't even seen this person again, or you know what I'm saying? It was a chance passing. But whatever that was, it was enough to make somebody from your past be like, fuck, I miss them. I wonder what they doing. I wonder if we can have another chance of shit like that. And when that happens, you're like, nope, no more chances. I'm done. Because you understood from the past, like on a very real way, and you let that shit go, and it was a death blow. It's done. You're done. Okay. Show me the prediction here for this side of the table, please, and thank you. What's the prediction for this side of the table? For our 7th round of trivia today, what's the prediction on this side of the table, please, and thank you, in this download experience? Can't have one card? Are you going to give me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. All right, here we go. So the prediction on this side of the table, we have Jimmy Fallon showing up. So true or false? Fallon is known for his carpool karaoke segment. False. Carpool karaoke was created by late show host James Corden. So they know, for somebody, you're going to be at karaoke and somebody going to try to come back into your experience. They might try to do business with you again. They might try to reestablish a friendship or a romantic connection with you in some type of way. They might try to reestablish something with you. Nope, no more chances for that. Okay. I'm hearing somebody might be asking you for a ride, and you're like, no, I can't give you a ride no more. Somebody going to be asking you for some help. The thing is, whatever this is coming to you, it's from before this Tower. It's what went down with the Tower. Okay. In the prediction for this side of the table, which one of these is not a regular segment on The Tonight Show? The cat party is not a regular segment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. So there will be no cat party here. Somebody going to come around. They might bump into you, try to see you, might go. They know you go to karaoke, so they might try to show, or whatever it is that you do, right? They know where you at. They go try to show up there. And their whole goal is to get back in your pants. And you're like, no, it's not happening. So on Saturday Night Live, what weekly feature did Fallon co-host with Tina Fey? It was the weekend update for somebody. This shit is going to happen on the weekend. Somebody's like, no more chances. Somebody like, I know it's the weekend. I knew you were going to be out. I wanted to see you again. No, because now you're in part 2. Everything you learned from the past is going forward with you. Remember, you're not falling for the same shit from the past. Okay, let's see what's going on the other side of the table. We have the Hermit card in the prediction on the other side of the table. What is the Hermit card on the prediction on the other side of the table, please and thank you. All right, it's from my signature series, and it says, love, source, God, you, me, we, us, that, it, all that you are. So whoever this one is in your experience, which is not this one from the past, they're very clearly saying that. This person is in some alone time so that they can, again, recenter, regroup, get into the energy and reconnect and feel the power of that connection with source. So here you are, you done shared some universal laws with somebody, you done shared some techniques, you done shared some skills that you got, okay? And this person is now going to take that and go to God with it. I heard take that and go to God with it. In the prediction for the other side of the table, we have, well, she's cute. It's Ashley Graham. She's cute. She's cute. Okay. True or false? Mattel created an Ashley Graham Barbie doll. That's true. It was presented to Graham at the 2016 Glamour Women's of the Year Award. Okay, so here's the thing. This person is they're in this dark side, they're in this isolation period. They're in this introspective period, okay? What they're doing is they're recognizing, they're finding themselves, they're finding their beauty, they're finding appreciation for themselves. Okay, that's beautiful. They're finding out how God feels about them, which is fucking awesome. Okay. In the multiple choice, which one of these has Graham not done? Graham has not had her eye color change from green to brown. Oh, shit. Okay, so whoever this was that came briefly into your experience for a conversation is going to go into this period on their own. But what they won't do is let their vision, their eye, go from green to brown. Okay. They will not change. This person won't change their eye from love to shit, is what I heard, love to shit. So this person is actually going to say with a vision of love, I had a vision of love, and it was all that you're giving to me. So this person here is still focused on having love, okay? Focused on being love, focused on existing in love, focused on love source God. They aren't going to let themselves be embittered by it. Okay, now, but this person could be an earth sign because the brown eyes, she got brown eyes, her brown eyes giving me earth sign energy. Okay. What Graham has done. Graham has been featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine. Hey, girl, can I see that issue? Graham has co-hosted the Miss Universe pageant. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Okay, so this is about this person. Okay, if you're hosting the Miss Universe, they're co-hosting the Miss Universe. So there's something about here, you and this person. It's like what you taught them, they're going to go out there and they're going to share it too. They're going to have an interaction like this. It's like this whole reading will replay, but next time they'll be up here and somebody else will be down there. It's something like that. So the energy grows. Each one, reach one, teach one. Yeah? It's that kind of vibe. Leaders, a real leader will always inspire more leaders. Okay. Open-ended question. On what TV fashion show has Graham appeared as a judge? America's Next Top Model. I heard for somebody here. There's a scout out there that's completely in tune spiritually. There's gonna be, they've been tired because they keep finding the same old fucking shit. This person's some sort of talent scout. It's been a while since they found a real talent and they're about to connect with you and God is guiding them right to you. There's a talent scout that's been looking for the next best thing out there. The next top model, the next The next star, somebody here is going to be setting eyes on you, and all of a sudden the light going to shine on you, and this shit is going to happen really fucking fast. That's a sidebar message. Now let's go back here and see in the prediction of the experience. What is the experience? The thunderbolt. I feel like something going to happen fast, but what is this thunderbolt in the prediction, please and thank you? This is a tower energy, and it's from the fields. And it says, I don't know how to ask for help without looking weak. I need help. Will you help me? I'm telling you. Okay, hold on. The bottom of the deck. Keep following your intuition. Next step, accomplishment. Well, you had accomplishment here. So here we go. Needy. So here we go. Again, somebody from your past coming up to you saying, hey, and maybe it's happening to both of you and this person. They're saying, hey, I need you. I miss you. And your energy is no more chances. And their energy, if that's the truth, they're like, I'm going to leave you in God's hands, honey, because ain't nothing I can do with you. But this is also, you're going to get news about how this person, back to our main story we've been following, about how this person down here that you done help them see techniques, help them get in tune, help them understand some of these universal laws. They're going to give you news about how they went out and they taught someone else and another person is applying and how it's benefiting them. Like this is like a full-blown confirmation of the work that you've been doing since way back then. Maybe this is somebody for you. I'm hearing from 3 years ago, that you had this interaction with. You told them they've been going through processes. They've been healing for 3 years. They're going to come back and tell you how they done shared this shit with somebody else. And now it's on fire. It's on fire. It's growing. It's awesome. Okay. Let's see. What is a prediction of the experience here? Clarify the prediction of the experience, the tower in the future and what's unfolding. This really? Okay. Yes, this one. It is a game. It is Skyrim. So in the prediction of the experience, true or false? Skyrim's main quest is to destroy a powerful demon. False. The main quest is to destroy a dragon called Alduin the World Eater. So again, this is about conquering the world with the Christ consciousness. This is about doing that, bringing the light to everyone, making draconians into dragons. Do the research if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Draconians turning into dragons, okay? Reconnecting people to their light. Yes, and this energy taking over the world, Pinky. Okay. Skyrim is part of the Elder Scrolls series of games. Which of these is not a game in the series? What's not a game is Torchlight. So this ain't short-lived. This is going to take a while, okay? It ain't a short journey. What is a games in this series is Daggerfall, The Fall of Violence, Morrowind, Trusting and Speaking Out into Existence, the shit that's coming tomorrow in your life. And this is all part of the Elder Scrolls game of series. This is applying ancient wisdom. Elder Scrolls, ancient wisdom, the oldest foundational laws of the universe being applied here. This is awesome. What iconic shout can Skyrim players use to blast their enemies away? Fusroda. So I see somebody who is going to take this reading a little bit too literal, and some fool going to come up to your face and you're going to look at him in the eye and you're going to shout, Fusroda. I don't know who you are or why you're going to do that. But Fuss, F-U-S, is somebody's initials. R-O is somebody's initials. D-A-H is somebody's initials. It's initials of you, where you live, or where you work. Okay. So it's saying you have the right words to blast your enemies away. That is, so you have the words to transform these energies. You know how, both of these people now know how to safeguard their power. Teaching other people how to do it. Teaching people how to speak out power from their lips. Use their words in a way that actually benefit them and empower them. That's what I have for our general message today. What a powerful message. I mean, just packed with power. All right. So I see a donation of €5. That's a minimum of $5 US. So we're going to do a personal question for Laura. Are you still here? She wants to know, will I find a new job in the future? They said yes. They said show her cards anyway. So Will you find a new job in the future? Will Laura find a new job in the near future? Queen of Wands is the first one out. 1, 2. It's going to be something in the creative fields. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. Okay, 8. 8 days. I don't feel 8 weeks. I feel 8 days. Okay, they're telling you to look, Laura, a little bit extra here for you. They're telling you to look something with your creative talents. What is it that you're good at being creative with? Because you have both the King and Queen of Wands coming out here. I feel like that, whatever that telling is, you kind of like stalled on it. There's something, either you got a degree in it. I heard something about a degree. You got some kind of certification, or you're just really fucking good at something. And you kind of like ain't really done nothing with it. It wants to come back up. So what is that? That's where you're going to look in that realm, whatever that is. So if you got some kind of degree on something, or you're really fucking good, this would be like, I'm really fucking good at nails my whole life, but I never took a career in nails until life showed me, you know what, bitch, it's time. And it's like, universe is like here telling you about something you've been waiting on, lagging on. Bitch, it's time. Get busy with what you're really fucking good at. It's on you're passionate about. You love doing it. They're saying right now is the time for you to choose something, something that you love. Okay, even if it's driving around, delivering stuff. Do you love driving? Do you love bumping your system? Are you cruising? Are you cruising are you a cruiser? Then if you're a cruiser, then the driving job will be great for you, right? Because you could just cruise, listen to your music and deliver. What is it that you like to do? There's something here about your passion. You like to sing. Maybe you the one that needs a karaoke DJ. I mean, what is it you like to do? Get in tune with that. And how can you incorporate that into what you're doing? Because they're saying that's where it's at. And I get 8 fucking days, baby. So 8 days at the very least. It's like when 8 days with it being an Ace of Cups, in 8 days, you're going to be like, oh yeah. So play with that energy. I get for you, it would be very empowering for you to write this question down and put it somewhere. And don't try to answer it. But when you hear the answers, when you see the answers, receive them. Okay. And the question is this. What do I absolutely love to do that I can do now that will open where I receive financial abundance? Thank you. They say, write it down, bitch. Okay. So what do I love to do? What do I love to do that I can do now and receive my financial abundance? Okay. So that's the question. That's the question. Empowering question. Okay. Write it down. Put it somewhere. That's what we got. Write it down. Put it somewhere. Do something with it. Okay. And don't worry about needing to know the answer to this. The answer is going to be revealed to you. It could come in a conversation. It could come from a song. It could come from a movie. It could come from your own fucking intuition. Whenever it comes, it's going to make your heartstrings sing. You're going to be like, oh, like all the angels just started singing. Okay. So that's what I have for you. And if anybody else, were you the only one? Anybody else? It looks like I see it. Let me go back here and I want to take a peek. Want to take a peek? Okay, they said today is the last day for half off all readings. I just got that right now. Today is this is a cutoff. Ain't no more half off all readings. When it goes midnight in Las Vegas, the half off all readings is done. Back to full price, which means your personal questions back to $10 US, and personal readings starting at $45. Okay, your TikToks back to $10. No more $5. No more half offs. Everything back to full price. Today is the last day at midnight in Las Vegas. Today is the cutoff. Anything after that, if you send me less, that's going to be a thank you for a love donation. That's it. It's not a penny, not even a fucking penny less. I hope y'all really got it this time. All right. Whew. All right. So that's what we have for today. So thankful and grateful to be of service. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, bye.